It's the 29th of September 2025 and we have two items on our agenda for today. We have to get ourselves from our current location at Namushasha River Lodge to Kasane in Botswana. This is about a 250 kilometre trip and we have a border crossing back into Botswana to do. Then we have a boat trip on the Chobe River to do. It's regarded as a must-do when in Kasane. I'm a bit in two minds about it because I hear it's very popular, so there are likely to be lots of boats out on the river. Not my scene at all, but we're here and we'll give it a go. The final details of that trip are being worked out and I have to keep checking my phone when we have signal. But first, breakfast. We've been serenaded all night by hippos splashing and grunting in the river. Whenever I try and record them, they go quiet. We've had vervet monkeys on our front deck and on the roof too. Time to get up.
Angela said there were lions last night. No, I didn't hear them. There's a hippo just down there. Blob in the water there. So, hippo. So we're just off for breakfast. And then we've got to hit the road because we've got to get across the border today. We're at 250 k's. There's hippo on the move. We have an early morning hippo. Oops. A couple of early morning hippos. Some quite good hippo farts there.
This is a go-away bird. They're quite common. The back of our chalet. It looks less luxurious from the back than inside. We wander up to breakfast past the swimming pool. As usual, the lodge has very nice gardens with a lot of mature, shady trees. We take a table where we can see out over the river flats.
So this is half the reason why we do this. It's a bit hard to see, but sitting here having breakfast and out on the river flats over there, behind that umbrella, some little dots. There's some impala grazing over there, and earlier on there was some buffalo.
There isn't anything much to see along the road, the usual stuff. We pass through some bigger towns like Chifuzwa and Bukalo on the way to the border in Ngoma.
Okay, border crossing number 2, crossing back into Botswana at Ngoma. So here we go. Do you want me to bring a pen in? Yeah. Okay, made it through the border in just half an hour. So I'm not sure if we've got to do something here.
Yeah, I think we do.
But yeah, on it heading into Kasane.
Then a short distance down the road there's a car stopped. We slow down to see if they're okay or are they looking at something. It's the latter. There's a small group of painted dogs in the bush just off the side of the road. This is major. Painted dogs or African hunting dogs are the top of our list to see on this trip, and here they are. In a national park, yes, but just by the side of the main road. I get the best pictures I can and then just settle down to watch them. I don't want to look at everything through the camera.
Well, this is a big add to our list. It's one of the things we've always wanted to see, is these painted dogs or hunting dogs, and they're just by the side of the road in Chobe National Park here. We're driving into Kasane. There's a bunch of safari wagons stopped by the side of the road, and we thought, oh, like, what are they looking at? And it's these. Oops. So lucky to see them.
We get to Kasane, find our lodgings, get picked up for the boat cruise, and here we are. It's all a bit of a rush, but we make it. So let's sit back, relax, and see what we can see.
So we're doing one of the pretty much compulsory activities for this part of the world, which is take a cruise on the Chobe River in Chobe National Park. We have some impala up there on the bank. And behind us is an island with some water buffalo and bits and pieces on it. And when the boat swings around, I'll get some pictures of that. The things about an activity like this in a location like this is it's very, very popular. But sort of it's almost compulsory, so you've got to do it to say you did it.
An African fish eagle.
Videoing from a boat is always such fun. She got up there drying his wings. Cape buffalo on this island in the middle of the river. So how do Cape buffalo get onto this island? Well, they swim. I saw them swimming the other night.
The proliferation of wildlife in these areas is amazing.
Wondering at the birds, there are cranes, spoonbills, giant herons, egrets, all sorts of stuff. Water back here and the guinea fowl.
What about?
These are impalas and the kudus.
The kudu, that's right.
Bigger one is called kudu.
Oh, that's a little one.
Smaller one are called impalas. They are all
McDonald's.
antelopes.
Definitely McDonald's.
Kudus. Oh, here's some baboons.
Baboon? Oh yeah.
I don't know why, but the autofocus just picked up that baboon, no problem. You put a little square around it. Somebody got in trouble?
That one in the front's got a limp.
All the baboons come down.
Die kleintje daaronder daar. Oh, dat is niet weg. Oh, nice.
Good sized crocodile there.
He's laughing at you. They'll jump to you.
Bit of a comparison about how big it is to the front of the boat. It's another one over here. So this is the business end of a Nile crocodile. Topping up his tan. Big but not a whopper.
It's only a crocodile there.
Okay, so this is the other crocodile. And this one's a good deal bigger.
The crocodiles that we have in Chobe are known as the Nile crocodile.
Yep.
Nile crocodile, we don't have alligators here. We don't have saltwater crocodiles. We only have the Nile crocodile.
There's a couple of the tour boats over there. They're bigger than the one we're on.
Only if you held the bait up that. Scary.
Over here it's got chicks. See the type of chick, babe?
One more is there. Yeah, one more also. One more is there in the water.
We cruise around amongst the islands to see what we can find.
Yeah, there's some elephants up ahead in the distance. I might see if I can get a bit of an artistic shot.
Those animals are called the waterbuck. Waterbuck, they are also antelopes.
A distant elephant through the smoke haze. The elephants can wade or swim out to these islands.
was just trying to get a video of the buffalo swimming, but he went across the deep bit and he's now just walking along the bottom.
A couple of young male elephants play fighting.
Too dry.
That's what I said. There are actually two of those. There's the other one was hiding. One of the safari wagons on the shore tours.
We notice this elephant has no tail. Digging up clumps of grass, they eat the roots, everything. A yellow-billed stork.
Hippos grazing. The sun reflecting off their bums.
Special seeing those painted dogs this morning.
On top is the original.
A lot of happy, well-fed herbivores along this river.
The sun is getting low in the hazy sky. Time to start heading back. The birds think so too.
So if you've got very deep pockets, you can hitch a ride on this thing, which is sort of a floating hotel. I read the price per night per person while I was at our accommodation, and it made me spit my coffee. It's like 3 nights in that, I think, costs us more than our 4-week trip in Africa with hire car and accommodation and everything. Yeah, it's the Zambezi Queen. Check it out. The prices are startling. That's one of the lodges on the national park side. And it's interesting to see those things that look like radio masts sticking up. I suspect they're lightning conductors.
So, as the sun sinks slowly in the west, I hear you asking, so where does the Chobe River go from here? A short distance on the other side of Kasane, about 20 kilometres from where we are now, it meets the Zambezi River, which flows through Zimbabwe and into the sea in Mozambique. We'll see it again. As for where we've been cruising today, you can see that we boarded the boat right in Kasane and went not too far upstream into the park. You can also drive along the banks of the river for quite a distance here. The far bank of the river in Kasane is the eastern extreme of Namibia.
In some places you have to worry about bin chickens or raccoons, but here you get bin warthogs. Yeah, bin pumbas. Thank you. So we're getting a ride back to the different car. We're actually in a safari wagon. Police car with only one light. And this is not a bad way to give you what Kasane looks like. Similar in a way to that. People playing football.
Yeah, football playgrounds. A lot of people just watching local football. Yeah.
Yep. So when you consider all the exotic locations we've been staying, this is our accommodation in Kasane. It's behind the Puma service station and Nando's, and that little shop right up there is quite a nice little supermarket. But it's interesting, we're actually on the banks of the river.
So as the sun sinks completely in the west, we're treated to a Kalahari sunset. Off to dinner at the on-site restaurant. It's roast beef night. Then off to bed for our bucket list adventure tomorrow. So, tomorrow. Since we're only 90 kilometres from one of Africa's must-sees, Victoria Falls, that's where we're going tomorrow. When we were in Argentina early in the year, we were going to see Iguazu Falls, but it was just too complicated. Victoria Falls is easier to get to while we're in Kasane, so we can't just not go. It involves a border crossing into Zimbabwe, but we're cheating and having the day off. We've booked a small group tour, just 4 people, to be assisted across the border, driven to the falls and back. I can just relax and let somebody else do the driving. So join us then for a bucket list item within a bucket list item. Keep safe and join us in the next video where we can see the thundering smoke of Zimbabwe and Zambia together.